Hello, 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 YouTube. You know what time it is. It's time for our weekly video. So if you're new here, what we're going to do is we're going to start off by playing 5, maybe 10 puzzles to warm us up in our chess skills. And then we're going to play two 10-minute zero increment rapid chess games. And at the end, we'll analyze one or both of those games to see how we can improve going forward. So if you want to play some nice earnest beginner to intermediate chess, stick around. All right, we'll start with our first puzzle. Let's see what we end up with. Let's see what's in the cards for us here. So this puzzle is black to move, rated 1498 from an ELO perspective. Let's see what we can do here. White king's over here. We have a check here, at which point king needs to capture. That's forcing, and then another check here, and that's probably it. Let's go, let's go. There we go, and then queen blocks, and we got the mate. All right, let's go to the next puzzle. This one's black to move. White king's right here, of course. We have a queen check, which can be blocked no ways. So king would have to run up the board, at which point, what's our continuation? Well, we have check here, right? So let's try that. There we go. That's definitely not the move. Well, we can just check again, of course, and win that guy, I'd say. Check, and then that'll be won after. All right, let's go to the next puzzle. This one is black to move, everybody. Black to move. White king's right here. What can we do here? This guy's undefended. This guy's attacked once. Attacking him twice this way doesn't carry any water, if you'll forgive the term. Instead, let's look for king checks. We have this. King's blocked off. King has to go back, at which point no mate here yet. But once king goes back, we could probably get in with another check. Let's reorient ourselves with check. There you go, and that's mate right there. All right, let's go to the next puzzle here. This is black to move in this position. White king's right here. That pawn is not hanging. There's a check here, which results in this capture. Once that captures, we have this capture. Doesn't lead to anything in addition. Oh, what we do have, we have a skewer here. So let's do this, and then we pop that in there. Perfect. Next puzzle here, this one's white to move. Triple attack on this piece. But is there anything better? Because when we attack this way, that is double defended. So probably not that, I'd say. Takes. Well, takes, and takes. We could win 3 pieces here, I think, right? No, that wasn't the move, actually. It was actually... Okay, so then it must be pawn takes, right? And then you have to move out of the way. Then we win a piece. Oh, well, it happens. White to move. This puzzle is rated 1532. Pressure here. King's undefended, so any discovered checks would be beneficial. Don't see anything. Where can we bop to? We also have queen in here, which threatens mate, right? And how do we defend against this mate threat? We capture there. Captures and captures is probably not the best idea. Actually, no, it is the best idea because we win a rook at the end of this continuation and we have mate. All right, let's go to the next move here. My CPU is at 47%, 54%. Okay, we're doing okay. Computer's huffing and puffing, but we're doing okay. All right, let's make this our last puzzle, then we'll go into our first game. I think I'm on a roll today. We have this pawn here hanging in this position. It's white to move. If I didn't say that, takes here is bad because we don't have anything to block with. Can we get a piece out with checks anywhere? This queen is not hanging. Popping you in here does not help us any bit. Here offers a queen trade, but then this piece hangs. We need to watch this. If we take here, what's our continuation? Right here, I'd say. At which, yeah, that would be the threat, right? So take here, you have take here, double attack here, but then this hits with check. And then we have like checks like this and stuff. I think this is what the move. Oh, that's not the move. Okay, maybe a bit too esoteric. Let's see what the actual continuation is here. Oh, let's guess once more. Let's guess. I'd say, I mean, what seems like a crazy move here? This, there's this, danger levels, right? And let's capture here. Simple as that. Okay, who would have thought, eh? Who would have thought? All right, we're gonna head over into our first rapid game of the day. Let's pop in our handy dandy privacy protection redacted banner as soon as we have our interface loaded. Here we go. Let's pop you right there. That should cover up our opponent nicely. Let's play a 10-minute game. Let's see who we get. Our opponent today is from America. Little cross-border rivalry. We're going to try to see if we can get the Danish on the board. Looks like we're ending up in the Caro-Kann. Knight c3 line. Interesting move. Blocking the development of this bishop. So I would expect a fianchetto next. We have the option to close the center here, which would be interesting because I'll go for it because it will kind of stifle any sort of development for this bishop. That's kind of my play here. That's fine for now. We'll develop another piece defending both pawns. There we go. I mean, still this is nothing. Let's just counteract the pin. Okay, there we go. Now the bishop will get out. I think I have a slightly in development here. Let's see where you want to go. And then, okay, if we play this, let's game this out here. If we end up with the pawn break, exposes the king side, but it's just as simple as bishop blocks. And then we get into trades, which maybe I don't want to do quite yet. Instead, we'll develop you here, keep things flexible. Defending the base of this pawn duo. I like it. Okay, there we go. We're kingside pawn break on your own. This pawn is defended once, twice. If we end up in take situations, this piece can be captured and then they would win a pawn. So I think we have to take. Okay, they got some nice development out of that. Now, which side do we want to castle on? Open F file they can use. Let's instead, okay, where does this knight want to jump to? This is illegal. This we can capture and we're hit, but we can move out of the way. Let's go here. Not a lot. This is not going to come with tempo in case we move the queen here. Interesting. Let's ask a question here. If they move back, we'll get some free queenside expansion and then castle. They did not move back. Okay, that's fine as well. Now this move would come with tempo. Excuse me. And we don't have anything to counteract that. Huh, okay. This piece, defended twice. At this point, if this hits, you're defended. It would just be a tempo on the queen. Let's go long castles. Now any sort of captures here. We have basically pieces here we can hit. You are actually just fine, in this case, we'll go here with the plan to hit this pawn. That also gives them a free tempo to advance pawns forward, which they use. We will also advance pawns forward. You're still defended. Thank God. Didn't check that. Let's go back. So here, let's slow it down a bit, Ranbir. Let's slow it down. Once again, this is defended. Nothing much has changed in the position. Takes and takes. Would not benefit me all that much. Let's try our best to get another pawn move in here. We also have a little outpost here that we can create. This is getting very, very awkward for my king. This square is off limits. 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 We only have this square available, but then we have this one at least. We'll see. Queen's in the defensive mode, but it's also on this diagonal, which could open up. Gives me more reason to try to open this up here. Interesting. I will capture. If this hits, we do have this. Yes, yes, yes. That is understood. We have this capture at least, and then we'll see if you can make something happen here. They have beat me to the punch here, I have to say. This was impossible. I need to get this piece somewhere better, probably here. This is attack twice. They could win a pawn there. Huh. Okay. That's an idea. Now that's an idea. Takes here could result in either piece capturing. Capturing here captures back that way. Huh, not much going on here. Hitting this piece, you have to get off of this diagonal, which is better. You're gonna shift back there. Maybe we have time for this. Is there anything hanging? You're defended once. You're only attacked once. You're defended once. You're not attacked at all. Yeah, nothing's hanging. So let's go for this. Okay, queen. Is this queen trapped? Is this queen trappy McGee here? Okay. So what do we win for our queen? We win a rook. Any squares, any ideas here? Off limits, off limits, off limits. Nothing can get in the way. No check, no swish and subs. Here, nothing, 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 nothing. We take a rook. I'm actually replaying an opponent that's rated a lot higher than me. So if I can draw this, I actually win 2 elo points. You're covered. So here, takes and takes, or takes and takes. What happened? Actually, we have this piece here to win. That equalizes material, surprisingly. Good thing I saw that. Captures here. So we have basically a for the queen. We have a rook, a pawn, and a rook, a pawn, and a bishop. Okay, this is illegal. They've blocked things off here. If we push this and they push again, we can capture. If they capture this way, we can capture this way. It's defended twice. Let's crack open the position ASAP. Okay, attacking a pawn. Do we have time for in-betweeners? No, this pawn is attacked twice. If we move this up, it allows this knight in with the hit on these 2 pieces. We move rook up. That covers everything for now. Or is there another defense? I mean, there is this move here on the defense. Then this pawn falls. Then we lose a pawn here. I like this move better, stifles any sort of other ideas that we would have had there. Let's do that, and we're down to half the time of my opponent, so gotta get intense. Coffee, more coffee. Okay, so any sort of flagging is, so time is really a weapon here for them. They really have to, I really have to convert or put them in a real pickle here. Pickle. Takes is an option. I mean, now takes for them is fine. They can win a pawn back, be up pawn. Also, this allows me a knight position here if I can make anything happen from that. Checking here, there's no way for me to really get there. What checks do we have? We have a check here, maybe. Okay, there we go. This is going to open up the position a bit more. That's all fine. Maybe here, I like this idea. Threaten checks here. And that blocks off any checks. Wonderful. Now, you're the only piece defending here, so we double back. That will double up the pawn. Let's, in fact, do that. We have ideas of doubling up here in some lines. But queen's also coming here as soon as the queen gets a chance. Yes, that was to be expected. Now queen's coming in. Threatening ideas. No bishop checks yet. This would allow one. They just take the pawn instead. Still no bishop checks. But you know what? That gives me a second to get this move in here, I'd say. This idea. You can also just take 2 rooks for the queen if you want. Don't mind that. That's a winning endgame for you, but I mean, I'm still, you know, it happens, right? It happens. We're pushing you. Actually, you know what? We're pushing you here. Did I have a better... Oh my god. I can't believe I missed this. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Can't believe I missed that. Cool. That's fine. Cool beans. Cool beans. Checks here. That check does not work. Now this... I mean, yeah. Let's go here. Defend you. Then this and this in some lines could work. Okay, of course that hits. Well, then we just move right down for our checks. Hoping for them to muscle back to the back rank here. Okay, let's see. Whew. Intense game. They still have double the time on me. I mean, that's the play for them. We have this in the background. We also have this in the middle. I mean, okay, if this hits, back rank is winning for me. If this hits, and any sort of back rank move, we move you out of the way, maybe here. Baiting attacks, no, but that doesn't work because then you end up with the defensive move. Here, where would the next play be with the bishop? Probably right here, I'd say, or just all the way back and hope for something. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're going for it. Okay, and this pawn could fall, but we're not under any sort of imminent danger, so we will move you up to defend the pawn. Okay, and now you're coming in for a double attack here. We can't really defend that. Okay, this is coming in with check, and then things are crashing. They're crashing in after this. We have this move, but same story. They're crashing in after this. Oh, yeah, this position is lost, I would say. Is there any sort of gambits I could go for here? Maybe this. In some lines, this guy falls if you play the wrong move order. Yeah, and then this guy will fall as well. We're gonna move right here so that we actually can't move there. We're gonna move here. This is gonna fall with check, but then we go down, like that way or something. Okay, that was to be expected. No worries. We're gonna use this pawn as a shield, and then see what we can get up to here. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing here. What checks do we have? Do we have any sort of check? We bring you back, hoping for this check once any sort of moves are played here. Yeah, okay, perfect. We'll drop you in here. Or is there a better move? I think here and here, this pawn will... If this pawn pushes forward, we get some counterplay. It does not push forward. Actually, it's this guy that... Okay, we're covered twice here now. Twice. Okay, and that is... Oh, okay. Okay. Can't cover it 3 times. Let's just go here. That is not a move, but maybe if enough things fall. Okay, that has to get captured. That does not need to get captured, but I mean, it's the end. The end is nigh for us here. Let's take here. This is nothing yet. Pin, okay, go here, here, here. This will hit, you can't capture. Yeah, that's GG right there. Okay, we will resign here. Okay, you know what? Down 6 ELO points, it happens. Let's go into our next position. Let's go into our next 10-minute game. You got to keep going, you know? Okay, Sicilian in this position. We'll play knight c3. The close Sicilian. Going for standard development here. I'm not that good against the Sicilian, I have to say. But we'll see what we can do. Expansion to be expected here, in which case we'll move there. Close the pawn cage. You can be moved up in some lines. There we go. It comes with a pin. All right. That's fine at the moment. We're going to castle and connect the rooks. Queenside castle for them would also be a little bit dicey. We'll see if they intend on doing that. Takes here. That square is defended twice, so nothing really going on there. All right, let's see. Ooh, boy, okay. They might be going full barbarian on us. Whoops. Wrong move. Should have gone here. Anyway, let's see how this plays out. Captures, we capture this way probably, or even this way. Just to blockade the pawn here. Interesting, 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 interesting. Pushing is not an option. We'll take. We'll drop you in here, you here, just so we have flight squares. So this guy's covered twice. Interesting, interesting, interesting. What's the best way to defend? We have this guy here who can drop in and take that. Defended once now. What kind of position do we get ourselves in? Pushing here keeps things... I mean, pushing here drops a pawn. Let's take here. Expecting this to get another attacker into the position. Okay. They didn't do that. We'll go for a quiet move here. Attacking this guy, also attacking the defender at this pawn. You're out of the way. That's okay. We will win a pawn here for our troubles. If this happens, takes, and takes, we end up with a doubled pawn and a shattered position, but at least it's queen trade is happening. Double attack here now as well. No time for that. This is single defended, so that's one way to win a pawn. If we go here for the queen pin, gives us some other ideas. Also keeps this trade possible. Also, this pawn is hit. Yes, you were going to do that. I knew it. Queen here is probably the move. Yes, queen here's the move, threatening mate in 1. Also, this piece will fall now. Ah, okay. Need to keep this so I can somehow get attacks here. But first things first, mate in 1, guys. What's the best way to defend this piece? Can this piece defend both threats with a fancy move? No. I mean, it could come in here, which blocks you, but it's only the square is only defended once. Here does nothing, so this piece could fall. And if this, let's play this out here. Fall, check. We move here. yeah, we move anywhere. This game is over just because the rooks are already doubled. Can we give up a queen and then end up with more checks? Not really. Nothing works. This is tough. This is tough, guys. This is tough. I mean, bring the queen in here. Check. Move this way. Check. Move this way. Rook hits. So instead, I think that doesn't work either because check. Move this way. Check. You get lost. Many different ideas. Okay. Huh. This game is lost, guys. But you know what? Let's play any move here. Let's see what we can do. Opponent could blunder. This is a mate in one. Let's try a queen trade. See if we get lucky in some lines. Didn't get lucky. Expecting this now. Takes actually that would be a blunder. Okay, so I didn't see that was actually possible. Okay, cool. Here, check does nothing. Yeah, this needs to hit. Because if I started moving the king here, then this hits with effect. So that's our defense. Okay. Another pawn here, but then you drop a rook. No discoveries yet. But what we will do now is trade down, I'd say. Need to relieve some pressure here. Because we have this hitting now. We have many different moves hitting us, but at least we can get out of the way and just be down a minor piece. Do we have actually anything? This hits, we end up with this, then we can double in here. That's okay. We can jump back there. That's still valid. This square is off limits, off limits, off limits, off limits. It is actually here. Ooh, okay. This is heading towards mates. Back here, we drop you. This is actually pinned. This is mate here. Yikes. Wow, okay. All right, let's analyze this one. Wasn't a good day today. But anyway, I'm at 1367. I'm still up about 40 elo points from 2 weeks ago. So, you know, chess is a marathon, guys. Chess is a marathon. Let's analyze this game. Make sure we learn some lessons today from today's match. That's what's most important. We'll analyze this guy. My computer's huffing and puffing here. Let's see what we can get to. "92%, 93%, 95%, 97%, and 98%, and 99.9%. And I think we are there now. There we go. So I had a 51% accuracy. Opponent had a 97%. Man, the display picture is a little child, so I'm hoping I didn't lose to a toddler. But let's see what this looks like. Book moves. Okay, played a good move there. Good moves. Everything's going well. Huh. What hit? Did anything hit here? That was my first inaccuracy. It was a mouse slip in my defense. Down to 2 points here, -2. But they don't capitalize. I actually played the best move here. I missed. That's a blunder. Okay, so that pawn, I went from my 0.5 to -5 with that move. Just missing that pawn capture. Because it also hit here. Like, it gave me tempo. Wow. And then after that, it's just death by a million cuts here. The evaluation never gets above like a -3. And even here, I thought this was hot, cool beans, but that pawn is poisoned now. Just allows the rook to get in with tempo. and then here it's over. Any sort of miss wins on their part, or do they just play the best moves? They play the... So that's a blunder too. It's mate in 4. Should have instead moved the rook up to sack the exchange, just to get an attacker off the board. And the mate in 4, mate in 3, mate in 2. Yeah, they finesse their way into this. Mate in 1 here. Played the best move as well. Got outplayed there, guys. I mean, the critical points I missed. Mouse slip, you gotta worry about the mouse slip, and also that pawn, because I kind of played instinctually there. Didn't take 2 seconds to see if anything was hanging. Guys, I hope you like the stream. I hope you like the recording today. I post a video every Wednesday. Also, I'm streaming Monday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on TikTok and 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitch. I love you all in my own little way. I'll see you next week. Peace.